Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of BCU Live. I'm Adam, KN6QGV, with Jeremy, KD5YUZ, here to bring you another exciting episode. Uh, Today, we're actually going to do a recap of everything that happened in 2022, and some of the new exciting things we have
We ain't
for you
in
guys in store
23
for
yet.
2023. I'm excited to get there, as you guys can see. Without further ado, let's say hey to a few people and we'll dive right in.
Well, first of all, I put it up in the chat. Where's all my Okies at? I saw, well, there's Miss Judy, there's Greg, and let's see, there's another one in there I saw. There's Mr. Rick, KB2, LFZ, Glen Falls, New York. Hopefully that 578 is doing you well, sir. And we got Jeff from Olathe, Kansas. Here one for California, your backyard. W6VS, Fremont. Here's Ventura, Mike Gazaway,
Yep, two from Cali.
Todd Woodhams. How you doing tonight? Oh, here's one directly for you, Jim Thompson, telling you hi. Well, we got
Hello.
quite a bit in here. How many we got in here tonight?
Got him.
Hey, there's Mr. Royce from
Sorry.
down there in the great state of Texas.
How's it
Yes.
going?
We got Travis Johnson in here from
Oh,
Salt Lake City, Utah.
wait a minute. I saw it. Here we go. We got Chris Carpenter from Canada in the house. Welcome.
Hey,
Always
how's
like to
it
see our
going
international
north?
folks.
How's it going north of the creek? There was another one in here I saw, and I thought it was from over across the pond there. Here's another one. David from Oceanside.
There you go.
KN6WNN.
You on base? We got another one. Valley Springs, California. Got a lot of Californians in the house. Ripon, California. Look at that. Couple Texans in the house.
Yeah. And then the one that we always like to see that call sign because it just carries that nostalgia, especially with us. We got K9IED in the house. Howdy, Mr. Rick.
Howdy, Rick.
I still like that call.
Right next door. Another California. Another one, Oakland. Look at that. We got a lot of California boys in the house.
All right, come on,
Oh,
Okies.
that was a girl and
We gotta
girls.
beat them down. Yeah, Kilo Zero, Papa Bravo Juliet. Howdy, howdy, howdy. She made it plural. There's an S. It's the troublemakers. I think everybody kind of get a kick out of that one. It's the troublemakers. It's all your fault. Ordered to plug and play SkyBridge with the UV2 Plus. Can't go wrong with it. I guarantee it.
Now, for those of you guys who haven't done so yet, if you guys are new to our stream, make sure you like and subscribe first off. But we do have a giveaway going away. We are giving away a 1-year subscription to BC Plus. We are also giving away one of these UV2 Plus radios. So if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you enter those giveaways. All right. Well, as we reflect upon 2022, we look at all the ups and downs we have made it through. The rise in the price of the UV2 Plus, which no one was happy about, the FCC changes and how they charge people, also the changes to the tech exam. A lot of people were not happy with that. The birth of our DMR workshops and the long anticipated release of the Bluetooth speaker mic. So now we're going to go down a breakdown and just kind of show you guys the year that we have been, the community we built here, and everything, starting with January, where we started with our Santa Sleigh giveaway, and we launched the BC Plus program. For those of you who don't know, BC Plus is a community that we have built for hams alike, and it's a friendly community. We have a lot of fun. Everyone helps each other. We have redefined it a little bit. You guys will see that information here very shortly. We are going to bring up all the information of the new changes. Um, but it's an amazing community, great folk, great conversations, and it's a lot of fun. So if you haven't joined yet, I suggest you check it out. Jeremy, can't hear you.
Most definitely, most definitely. Let's see here. February, we launched the AMA, first ever, the Ask Me Anything. Um, I know I learned a lot. That was before I became part of the team here at BridgeCom. I had a lot of fun sitting on the other side and interacting with everybody. Uh, our boss and owner of the company, Ron, hosted the first DMR workshop. Then we had our Valentine's Day sale. Uh, then the real big thing for us was the team went to Hamcation down there in Florida. And if I remember right, I think it was a pretty decent turnout.
Now, for those of you guys who are interested, we are attending Hamcation next year, 2023. So for those of you guys who want to see us, come on down, come visit us. I'm sure I'll be there. I know Jeremy's probably going to be there, and a handful of us other employees, part of the BridgeCom family. We're all going to be down there. You can expect it. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, we'll be there to greet everybody and be able to put faces with the names other than just the font on the screen here. I think that's going to be one of the coolest parts. Be able to meet everybody that enjoys the show, being able to talk to y'all one on one. I think it's going to be a blast, and I'm excited. It's been close to 17 years since I've been to Hamcation, so be nice to go back. Then there in March, uh, we attended IWCE out in Las Vegas. That is a very huge trade show for the two-way communications companies, and it's not just here in the States; it's worldwide. That's where everybody comes to show the latest and greatest new toys they've got coming up for that year. Um, there was times I felt like I needed to have a bucket under my chin when I walked around there, just drooling over everything. Although there was one table, I thought the folks kind of got irritated when I walked up there and they saw the drill lines coming out. But uh, we had the very first QSO contest, and if I remember right, we had two that tied for first place, and one of them was a young gentleman. I think he was 12 or 13 years old, and
I
that's
believe
something.
you're correct.
That is something. I remember when I got to take part in my first QSO contest on HF. Had a total of 12 contacts. I thought I was bigger than the sun because everybody else around here I had like 5 and 6. So that made me feel good, and to see that younger generation of operators coming up making that feat, that's saying something. So my hat is off to him. We also at that point in March joined TikTok, one of our social media platforms, and then April it rolls around, and I became part of the company. I've had fun since, and the giveaway that was launched then was the Easter egg hunt. Um, I know I kind of was glancing at them, and boy, those the eggs were pretty hard to find in some of them. So that was definitely a fun month, being able to be thrown on this side of it and learn how everything goes.
Yeah, you
So
were working under me at the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
April 4th was my start date here, and
Hmm.
it's been a roller coaster ever since. And I'm still holding on to make the 8. So I may have to get a new pair of spurs, though. I think these were a little broken.
Well, in May, we actually did the announcement for the 578 speaker mic for this little bad boy right here. So for those of you guys who were interested, that was the first time we saw the attention and how much people wanted it, and started a list and got everyone up there so we can get you guys more information as it came out and it became available. Uh, we attended Hamvention. That's another big show that we go to, and that's in Dayton, Ohio. So if you guys haven't seen that, that's like some call it the mecca of ham events to go to.
Yep.
So we're really excited. We're going to that one as well as IWCE. That's another one we're going to be going to this year. So if you guys like to come and check us out over there, we have an interesting booth that we're going to have set up, and we'd love to see you guys all over there. We also in May had our Memorial May giveaway honoring Memorial Day. That was a lot of fun seeing people submit all their photos and other things and of loved ones, and that was a good little fun type thing. We always like to do something for our veterans and everything, considering we have a few in this company, and we just like to show our appreciation. In May, we actually started our TikTok giveaways as well. We had a giveaway that we started then, and another big thing we had that month was repeaters. We did a repeater sale. Everyone seems to love those. We try and keep them out all the time. I think our number one selling repeater right now would probably be the GMRS repeaters. However, we do have repeaters for amateur radio, both digital and analog, and then we also have commercial repeaters, which we're getting into our first in-house designed and built digital repeater for commercial capacities. So we have that in the works for next year coming out, and we're really excited about that. So repeaters are huge over here. That's actually what this company was started on and found on, and we wouldn't be today what we are if it wasn't for the repeaters that we built.
Most definitely. I mean, everywhere you go anymore with amateur radios, if there's not a repeater, you're not talking, especially on VHF, UHF. So we all had to start somewhere. Most of those places started with the BridgeCom repeater, and I found out just by answering the phone lines from our customers, that's where a bunch of them started with the company, was with our repeater, and they're still kicking today.
Mm-hmm.
So,
especially the controllers we made.
oh, rock solid.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. In June, we had our Father's Day sale. Got to represent all those fathers out there. And we had ARRL Field Day. So for those of you guys that don't know, that's always fun going out to see and do those different events that these places host, like ARRL and all of that. There's a whole bunch out there, not just ARRL hosts, but there's I want to say it's right, Joda, Poda, Soda. There's a whole bunch of them. They're the whole long acronyms of different events that people can go to, and they're all amazing little events that are just keep everyone interactive with the art. I love to call it, because that's what it is. It really is an art, amateur radio. Now, July was a big month for us. We broke 30,000 YouTube subscribers. So thank you, everyone. Again, we want to say thank you. Actually, recently we just broke 32,000. So we want to thank each and every one of you for helping us get there. We ran the Beat the Heat sale, and the DMR ID tool search tool was introduced. That was a big thing where you could search and buy DMR ID and all of that. So that was really cool. You want to get the next ones?
I was answering a question in the chat. Where we got up to? July?
We're in August.
August. Wow, I missed a whole 31 days. Good Lord of mercy. In August, we went down to Huntsville, down there in Alabama. Had a good turnout. There was some interviews that was done with some of the operators that was in the crowd and stuff there at the booth. I got to watch a couple of them. As a matter of fact, we got one of the techs from the community there, KN4 UTR. That's where he came to us at, and now he's part of the team here. So that was a big plus all the way around for everybody. I never been there yet. That's on my bucket list. We also, for the second time, made it to the Inc. 5000 list, which is that's saying something when you can make that list 2 years back to back. So, um, I know that was a hard process for the company to do, especially for the second year. So, hats off to the entire team for that. And if it wasn't for the customers, we wouldn't have been able to do it. So, thank you to y'all too. We had our Labor Day sale. It went over just insanely well. Um,
Forgot the workshop.
yep, that's what I was going to end up with. We did the DMR workshop masterclass first one. I know Adam slaved on it for a couple of months. I was assisting with it, and we finally got it to where we could present it. And I had a lot of fun. Learned a lot more than I thought I knew. But yeah, and that's just a big snowball now. One thing I've learned, especially with digital radio, you never stop learning, just like everything else. There's always these new networks that are coming out, new technologies for it. So there's always new things out there for to learn, and I'm enjoying every step of it.
Now, just so you guys know, there is a new network that was released. It's in alpha or beta stage, and we are testing it out. We are looking into it. It's called M17. So just keep in mind that we are testing it out, and when we do feel it is stable enough, we will bring it to you guys so you guys can install it and use it as well. So DMR is always expanding, and we're excited about this new mode, and we're looking forward to see what it has in the future.
Oh, most definitely. As the technology changes, so do we. Let's see here. October. Hmm. Spooky time of the year.
Actually, you missed one important keynote or key time. In September, we actually ended the AMA series. That
Oh
was the
yeah.
Ask Me Anything.
Well,
Um,
that was a sad time. I had fun on those.
like I said, the ups and the downs of the 2022. So that might have been a down, but I love doing them. But we are sad to see it go. However, we do have some other shows in the works for next year, and we will be announcing those here shortly.
Yeah. Well, those that are here with us, I'm showing between Facebook and YouTube, looks like we're close to 220 some odd likes, I think, if my math is right. So, with everybody that's watching, did y'all enjoy the AMAs that we had? What did you like about them? What you didn't like about them? We can try to use this for a roadmap for the upcoming year for the new shows that we're in the process of getting built up.
And while you're also at it, let us know what your favorite part of BCU Live is and what your favorite part of 2022 was.
That most definitely, whether it be a certain area that we covered, if you want to see it expanded, that that's what helps us get these shows built up. All right, I see where. Oh, we were in the spooky month. That's right.
Yep.
Um, DMR Workshop #2 came out, and like the first one we come out in August, the one in August lasted for 3.5 hours, and we were still rocking, and we only covered about half of the book. So when with the second one come out, we made it almost to the last page. Almost. I mean, we were like a couple of pages shy.
We
But
try to rush through it too.
yeah, that was for sure. I still had a lot of fun. Learned even more then. Uh, workshop bundles. Those were one of the biggest things. We heard you. We started incorporating what you, the customers, wanted to hear from us. What you wanted to learn. So we started switching gears and starting to gear it towards that. Then we had the spectacular sales. That's still such a fun word to say. Spectacular. Um, then we had
It
the
was a fun one
spectacular.
to come up with.
I'm telling you, uh, spectacular giveaway along with the sales. Then out there in your backyard, or I guess it'd be your side yard, wouldn't it? We
Just north of us. But yeah.
the we went to Pacificon out there. Well, at least Adam did.
I went there with Ron. It was a lot of fun, and everyone we met there, thank you for coming to see us. We had a blast. I know I got interviewed. We interviewed a few people. We had that giveaway, which people loved, and we actually met a bunch of amazing, folks. And we saw actually some interesting other things that we've never seen before. Saw this rig that you could jump out of a plane with. Apparently, it was like a parachute rig with a HF rig on it.
Nice.
Not sure how that completely works 100%, but that was pretty interesting concept having an HF rig on your chest while you're jumping out. Um, that antenna though, I don't even know. Well, let's not get there. Um, couple emergency vehicles, and seeing that emergency operations is starting to implement DMR and some of the other digital technologies into their emergency operations. So seeing these kind of changes and getting to interact with the customers and some of these other entities in different fields, it was great really getting to communicate with them and see the different aspects of how people apply the radios and everything to their everyday life.
Well, we asked, and here was one of the answers that come up. The best part that Mike Johnson says of 2022, he got an introduction to DMR through our live shows. Would love to get into the mode more, play and learn more. He's on disability right now due to cancer treatment.
Well, it's
Mike,
amazing that he actually says that, because I have something here that says, "We have taken you on the journey from the beginner in DMR to becoming masters of the art. Through our mini three-part series with DMR Made Easy, the Beginner's Guide to APRS and SMS with DMR Radio, Code Plug 101 and Android hotspots setup, private calling in DMR, updating your radio, cross modes on the SkyBridge, and re-imaging your SkyBridge are just a few of the things we have taken you through in the last year on this show. And as Mike said, it's an amazing lesson and show that we give, and we're happy that he and everyone else out there, who benefits from this gets some kind of benefit. That's our whole goal and intention with this show, is to make sure you guys learn.
exactly. And I know what it's like to lay there getting them treatments. Fight, fight, fight. You can do it. I did it 9 different times. You can do it too. And Mike, I'll add you to my prayer list. You got this
Hmm.
whoop, man.
You got this hanging there.
Let's see who else we got here. Uh Here we go. Roy says the Ask Me Anything series was so very good for explanations of function settings and usage of DMR, easy to understand. That was our goal, is to break it down from the techno mumbo jumbo to put it down into everyday language where everybody could understand it. There was no scary areas, because when I started DMR, I was self-taught. I had to redo my I had a Pi Zero, and I built that thing from scratch. I think I had to redo my card a total of 30 something times before I finally got it where it would talk. And that was long before I came to the company. So there was a lot I had to learn, but I didn't have nobody I could turn to. Google was my best friend for about 6 months while after I built that hotspot. I really wished the AMAs and the lives was around then. That way I could have had the help. At least I could have taken what was in the shows and applied it to what I had in front of me. But I did have fun doing the shows. Um, I know Adam was sitting there most of the time when we'd start them. Just then the show would kick off, and it was like somebody plugged the Energizer Bunny in on him. But
He's not joking. I was drained by it. There's so much going on during the day, and then when we switched to nights, and just it was a lot, and trying to maintain everything. I didn't have a team, at first when we were doing this. Really, it was just kind of thrown on my shoulders, and then Jeremy was kind of came in and helped, and really made a difference. We make a good team, and you know, we've learned how to work this system. Let's just say.
Well, when we started, I started helping Adam. Dan was doing the shows with you,
Hmm.
Wednesday and Thursdays. Wednesdays. Then we had a
Wednesdays.
production team for Thursday nights that was in back of the end of the studio that was assisting. And I remember one night I asked you, or one afternoon, uh, I said, "Is there anything I can do to help?" You said, "Yeah, you can come in the studio and see how it's ran." And if I remember right, that was the first Thursday in June. Been here ever since. And
Hmm.
Dan did me dirty back in August, threw me up on camera, so I've been here since. But I've never left him. I always had a six, and that's just how we are here. We're one big team. I always tell the team, and not just here in tech, but the company as a whole, we're only as strong as our weakest link. So if one of us is looking or sounding bad, then we're all the same way. So we try to help each other get on the same level so we can provide the very best service that we can for our customers, whether it be through the show for education or sales. So I've had a lot of fun since I've been here, that's for sure. And
Oh yeah.
finally got him to laugh, so that was one of the biggest things that I got.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh well, speaking of laugh, Jason has the perfect one talking about highlights from the show. Boom. When Adams had his power outage.
It wasn't a power outage. It was the battery backup giving out. But
Oh,
yes,
but a
yes, it did
battery is
jolt
still
for a
power,
minute.
ain't it?
Yes, okay, I guess you can call it
There
a,
you
but it
go.
wasn't the power outage that everyone thinks. The battery just went bad on my battery backup that was connected to the internet, and it cut the internet off.
Oh, that was great, and it never fails. There's one in particular, Todd Woodhams, that always brings it up every week. That keeps it going. It's great. We all have fun with it. So it was perfect.
Hey,
Uh,
I'm good with it. Just want to set the record straight so you guys actually know why it happened. Roast me though, I don't care. Go for it. It's fine.
let's see here. Here we go. Greg says the shows have been very helpful in his DMR journey. He's definitely not a newbie to it anymore, but he's been helping with other folks with their DMR issues. And I can see that just watching the chat stream. He's always commenting on there of different ways to get a problem fixed. So, Greg, that says a lot. Took you from, as we have our video series, a zero to hero. It seems like you're over on that hero side, helping those that are starting where you did. So, rock on.
Yeah. Really. But that's our goal, is that we want to help each one of you get to that point, because then you can help each other, and that's the only way everyone's going to really learn how to tackle this whole beast called DMR. It's so massive, we only are just scratching the surface of it. And the reality is the amount of features we've gone through on this radio is just a small portion.
Exactly. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes on a day or two before we actually get to the day we're going to air the show. Uh, Not just with the normal work that we go through, but also getting the show itself prepared. Um, for instance, the night that we did the DMR YSF episode, 15 minutes before the show started, my SkyBridge crashed on me. So instead of getting everything put in it, getting it back up and running, I formatted it while I was on live with you guys. And there was some mistakes that I made. There was two of them that was playing. The other three were not. And y'all caught them. So that tells me y'all are learning. So that makes me feel good. What we're doing is being appreciated. So thank y'all.
Hmm.
let's see. There was, like I said a while ago, Todd is the one that just keeps hammering down on it. There you go. He keyed up. The power went out. You call it what it is. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. Oh, they still just popping
They're
it.
gonna keep coming. I already
Oh
know it.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you ever say, "Well, I don't remember it," believe me, they're going to
They're
let you
gonna.
know. I'm surprised somebody hasn't thrown up there the episode and the time that it happened.
Oh,
That
I
would.
know, right?
I know there's somebody out there that's got that on record. Let's see here. Rick. He says, please continue to cover the basics to reinforce learning. Mastering the basics will make everyone better. Looking forward to my next workshop. Got my card already. All right.
Beautiful. Think I have one of those cards right here. Give me a second.
Oh, here he goes. He's digging in the box.
I am. Here you go. For those of you guys are interested in what card he's talking about, this is the actual card. We actually had these hard card. Yeah, these are plastic like a credit card. Printed for you guys. On the back side is the code. I'm not going to flip it around so you guys can see the code. So sorry, but on the back side there is a code, and you get this in the mail for when you purchase a workshop. We are actually doing kind of a collector series. We're going to have a collect all of them. There's a bunch of different ones out there. We have a few other type of cards as well. The one that comes with the emergency bundle and some other things, and they're great little handy cards to keep on you or have. The card is nice because it's also a little remembrance of what you got. If you need the code, it's right there. Um, we're trying some new things with you guys to make it easier to get all the equipment and the material for it. Now, for that workshop, we are almost done. We are in the final proofing stages of the code plugs, the hotspot configuration, and the e-workbook guide. So those will be going up here shortly. If not, they will be going up on the first, if not the second, depending on, if it, I think the second is a Monday, so it might go up the second. If not, I'll try and get them up by this weekend before the new year.
I know
But we are almost done.
I'm
Go.
looking forward to it. I am so looking forward to it.
This is going to be an amazing workshop. Now, while we're talking about this workshop, for those of you guys who don't actually, we are actually hosting a multi-code network workshop. Let me see. I got it right here. Boom. There we go. We're doing a multi-network workshop here, which is going to guide you across 4 networks, or actually might do more depending on how much time we have and all that. I think we might have a little bit more in the guide. I know we have 4 so far, but I think we have a 5th configuration on deck. We're testing to see if we could put it in there. There are some advanced hotspot configurations in this. The your radio for the multi-network setup, how to actually set up your radio properly, and how to switch between those networks with your radio as well. So now if you guys are interested, we do have it on sale again right now for $150. This is the cheapest it's going to be. There are no BC Plus discounts for this workshop. There are no other discounts. This is the price. It is normally $197, and on the 1st, January 1st, it is going back up to $197. So this is the last time you can get this workshop for $150. If you guys are interested, please check out our website. We do have it available on there. Now, as well on our website, you will see this link or this little banner right here, the New Year's sale. If you click on that, you'll find all our deals in there, as well as all these amazing deals right now, which are available till the end of the year. We got the SkyBridge Hotspot Bundle, the SkyBridge Upgrade Bundle, the 878 Plug and Play Special, the 578 Bundle. We got the Echo and GMRS Bundle. We got the 878 Emergency Bundle, got the 878 On the Road Bundle, and the 578 Mobile Bundle. Now, those are some amazing ones we got going on. I know we have one more. Let me see. Let me look for it. One more
Well,
going on, and I know this one's actually going to be. We have 3 different bundles. It's opening up. Give me one more second. Uh, these are starter packs that we have created. Here we go. If it'll load. There we go. The handheld starter pack, the ham shack pack, and the mobile starter pack. Each one of these you can get $100 off with the Holiday Starter 100 discount code at checkout. So if you are interested in getting one of these, they're already an amazing deal, and then the extra $100 off just makes it even that much sweeter. So if you guys are interested in getting one of these packs, please make sure you use Holiday Starter 100. If you guys want to take a screenshot real quick, take a picture. I'm going to leave it up for a minute. Make sure you go to use these up at the checkout. Those are the code, the Holiday Starter 100, and you'll get $100 off one of these packs.
Good deals, good deals.
All around.
I'm telling you, look what's all in that ham shack pack. Why couldn't that been around back when I needed it?
All right.
Boy, that would have made life easy.
Yeah, we had a few of those sell today.
Yeah.
All right. So now we are going to actually continue on a little bit. November, we had our Veterans Day giveaway. We want to thank all the veterans out there again. I know it's not Veterans Day now, obviously, but thank you guys for your service. We will always thank you guys. Um, our Buddy Amateur Frequency Programming. So that was something we announced where you could take the Buddy from FRS and turn it into an amateur radio analog. Let's see. We had our Turkey Day giveaway and our Turkey Day roundtable. Now, if you guys don't remember that roundtable, Glenn was there from Radio ID. That was a lot of fun. I know I learned a lot. I hope everyone else out there learned a lot. One of the things we are looking forward to doing coming in the new year is starting a new show, which I'll drop right now. It's going to be Ham Heavyweights, where we're actually going to be doing interviews with different people in the industry or different industries and everything. And we're going to start doing interviews and talking to people and, finding out how they use the radios. I know we got some preppers and some other things. We got a couple emergency responders, a couple of different amateur radio operators and some other things. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Ron, me, Jeremy, one of us will be conducting those interviews. We're going to probably rotate, if not all of us be on. But we look forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we look forward to, I know some of those interviews are interesting. So, if you are into that kind of stuff and you want to see it, please let us know. We will put out an email on that and we'll let you guys sign up for that so you can get information on that.
Fun, fun, fun.
Yes. Then we did our Black Friday Cyber Monday sales, where we announced two new bundles, the 878 On the Road and the 878 Emergency Preparedness Bundle. Those are two bundles that I actually personally came up with and worked with my marketing team a lot on, and we tried to give you guys what you wanted. We listened to you guys. We built the bundles around you, and we tried to make it what everyone would want. And that's how those two came out. They were amazing. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you get them now because they're at an amazing deal. Come the first, those prices are going to go up as they are very popular bundles. We will keep them, but the price will be raised. So we will be raising the prices on those. So if you want to get them now.
Most definitely. Those are some hot little deals. We had
Oh yeah.
nothing like that that I know of before, especially with everything that was involved with them. So, uh, definitely a very big plus.
Let me see.
Well, while you're digging that around,
Here we go.
oh, there you go.
It's kind of hard to see, but you get a little frequency card. That's on a hard plastic card as well that you can keep in your wallet. It's double laminated, so it won't fade. This comes with the emergency bundle. It has a bunch of frequencies for an emergency. So if you're on a different radio, you have your radio, whatever it may be. It's a great little thing to carry in your emergency kit, a backpack, whatever. So even if you don't have a radio, but you've come across a radio or you know someone who has a radio, you could put in these frequencies and use them for an emergency.
Exactly. Yeah, the 3x3s on that card, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I remember it was on something, but I couldn't remember what it was on. But yeah, that's something. It's always great to have if you're an outdoorsman or like going to state parks or nature areas. I know down here in Oklahoma, most of the folks up north call them hills, but down here they're mountains to us. But like the Arbuckles and the Kaimichis, we'll go out there. Had a customer tell me that trying to remember what it was down in McCurtain County. I think it was back about midsummer. There was a kid that went got lost from his parents. There was 8 different amateurs that helped, and they implemented the 3x3, and that's saying a lot.
Hmm.
So it's handy to have, especially if you find out they're on that 3x3. Pull your card out, be able to find it, and go to it and give assistance when needed. So
Hmm.
that was pretty cool. But let's see here. December rolls around. Santa Claus is around the corner. I know he had an orange hat this year. Still don't know who the former was. Uh, everybody finally got the news that these little gems were coming out, and they were on their way to us. So that was a huge plus. Um, I know there was a lot that were waiting on them. We're still getting orders in for them, so that's built up the list even more. So that's just something that we're still working with. Um, last
Now, let me
update,
assure everyone. Okay, you were just going to give the update. Yeah.
yeah, the last
Go for it.
update we got, they were on the boat on their way here. Was the last update we got. So um, I'm waiting. I got my personal one in that one, so I can put my radio in my truck where I can actually operate it. Put it in the back behind the seat. I've got a Ford pickup. There ain't no room to mount nothing in there. So this is going to be the bee's knee for me to do my mobile operation with. Um, then we had our holiday sales and
That's
started our
still
New
going
Year's.
on.
Exactly. The New Year sales. Those are heck of a buy, I'm telling you. I was glancing at them yesterday, I think.
Oh yeah, I've looked at
And
them a few times. I'm the one who made them. Some of them,
yeah,
and I'm sitting here going, "I need to buy this."
no joke. I'm like, okay, what do I got coming out of next paycheck? Let's see here. So yeah, excellent, excellent. My hat's off to y'all over in marketing for putting those packages together. You and your team are just amazing getting those executed out for us. Um, I know our customer base are just loving them as well, and the value in them things is just astronomical. Uh, then we turned around and uh, we've got our current giveaway, the ham giveaway.
The holiday ham
Adam,
giveaway.
Adam, not included. Little hem humor if you get it. um,
Leave that
then
up for a
we,
sec, Jeremiah.
yeah,
So as you guys can see, we have 4 different prizes that we're giving away. Grand prize is going to be the 878 Emergency Preparedness Bundle. Ham not included. Second prize, we're giving away 2 packs of 4 buddies. If you haven't already seen these or anything, they are amazing radios. You got kids, give them to them, let them run around in the backyard or whatever. They'll wear themselves out talking, running. It's a ball watching them have fun with those. Um, we got 4 third prize, which is the DMR Master Class replay, and it says multi-network code plug, I guess. So we're giving away that as well. So you will be getting the multi-network workshop with that. And then let's see, fourth prize, we have 5 fourth prizes, which is going to be our mystery box. And we don't know what's in there. Code plug, it looks like, maybe a battery eliminator, an antenna. It's going to be some kind of mystery box that we're just going to throw a bunch of goodies up into there. And, you know, 5 people are going to win that box. So, enter today. If you haven't done so already, you could go to our website, click on giveaways and current giveaways. You'll see that in there. As well as the BCU live tonight, you'll see that one in there as well. Now, Jeremy, it looked like you wanted to say something.
Well, over here, with the calls that we've been getting, I know the popular one is saying they want to know just what kind of size comparison is this. If that gives y'all any idea, let me see here. Yep, there we go. And
Put the
then,
878 next to it, and or the BT mic. Yeah.
and these little boogers are loud. I'm telling you. Now, I've got a 5-year old granddaughter that is attached to Papa's hip about 90% of the day. I got a pair of these. I was going to try them out and take them out in the deer woods, but she saw them. She asked me, she said, Papa, what is that? And I said, it's a radio. She said, no, no, it's not. And I said, yeah, it's a radio. See? I hit the push to talk button and she heard it go to the other radio and her eyes just lit up. She said, is one of them mine? I said, no, but you can use one. Okay. She took it, jumped on her bicycle with her nanny out in the front yard, and she went all the way around up and down the road here and just loved it, talking to me the entire time. So, with her having it, it has been in the mud, it's been in the water, been in the snow. Um, she had a bike wreck with it. Wasn't that bad. She ran into the pecan tree out in the front yard that's been there since I was about 4 years old. It survived. And so I had to end up buying another set of them. And so she has her own radio now. And every day she gets home from school, she says, Papa, I want my radio. So I'll unplug it and hand it to her. The thing stays on from the time she gets home from school till she goes to bed, and it lasted 2 weeks on a charge. For a radio to have that type of battery capacity, that just blows my mind. I remember when I had family radios before, it eat the batteries. Within 4 to 6 hours, it was dead or beeping at me. So these are excellent little radios. Now, went down to a local park here in southeastern Oklahoma. My fellow Okies will know about it, but Blue River runs through southeastern Oklahoma, and they've got some really killer fishing, especially if you like trout or bass. And me and about 4 friends went down there. With me having these four, I had to borrow my granddaughter's. And we all took it down there, and we were roughly 2 miles apart at one juncture, and we were still talking back and forth along the river. And that just there again, that just blew my mind. I didn't think they'd get out that far. So after it surviving my 5-year old granddaughter and the fishing trip, I'm sold. I've actually getting ready to place another order of the four set for myself. So when we have family functions this coming spring, we'll have communications because not everybody in my family has their ticket yet. I hope. Let's see here.
Let's
Where were we?
see. We went through all of that.
Okay.
What's to come?
Oh
Well, like
yeah.
we said, we are going to be at a few events. So far, we know for certain Hamvention, Hamcation, IWCE, Pacificon, and Winterfest. So those are the ones we know we're going to for certain. There are a couple other ones that we are looking into going to. We just haven't really secured our spot yet, but we know those are the ones we are going back to, and we look forward to seeing everyone at them. Now, the long anticipated what's going on with BCU, BC Plus, sorry. Two different things. I now got them confused after so long. BC Plus, BridgeCom Plus. So a few things going on. First off, at the beginning of the year, we are going to have a raise in the price. Now, here is a new breakdown of how BridgeCom Plus is going to be. It's going to be $19.99 a month. You will get the super code plug, the BridgeCom exclusive Discord access, access to our BridgeCom Plus giveaways, BCU Live, and the $10 a month in-store credit, which expires at the end of each month. Now, the sad news is BCU Live is going to BridgeCom Plus members only. It won't be broadcasted live like it is here today. Today is actually our last episode that we are streaming onto YouTube and Facebook and all those platforms right now. We are moving to a new platform and we're moving to a new format. And it actually will be on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. for all BridgeCom Plus members only. So if you want to have access to BCU Live and all the information that we usually give and all the shows, we suggest you get one of our memberships here. Now, if you get to our annual, you get the Ultra Code plug, you get exclusive access to our Discord, you get the BridgeCom University BC Plus courses, you get access to our giveaways, BCU Live, you get 15% discounts on workshops and events coming up. This first one on January 3rd or 4th, we're not giving any discounts other than what's out there, but every other one after that, you will be receiving a discount. There will be limited early access to things. You will get an annual membership card, and then you will also get $150 in-store credit per year. If you go for a lifetime membership, you're going to get the Ultra Code plug. We're going to give you exclusive Discord access like the rest. You're going to get the BC Plus University courses. You will be access to the giveaways, BCU Live. You'll get 25% discounts on workshops and events. You'll get exclusive early access, not limited. You'll get a lifetime membership card. You will get your lifetime membership welcome box. You will get $150 in store credit per year, and you will get your name on the BridgeCom Wall of Fame. Now, as you can see, the prices are changing. It's going up monthly from $14.99 to $19.99. The annual was $180, which we discounted to $150, but that's going up to $197. And our lifetime is now going up to $997. So if you guys want to get the secure in some grandfathered times, make sure you guys get those in. I believe they'll be grandfathered. Not 100% sure, but we're going to go and figure all that out coming up. But these are going to be the changes coming up in the new year.
A lot of good things coming up that are going to be limited access. I know one thing that we've been working on is the next come on mouth the next big workshop going to be a 2-day event, and last we spoke, I believe we've settled on March timeframe.
Let me pull that up right now. I got my phone, so I will find out.
Well, while he's trying to get that, one question I've seen on here a couple of times from some of the customers is asking about the G90. While we don't have any more sales on it or anything, from my understanding, is it's going to be EOL from us.
Yes.
We're pursuing the DMR in the digital format versus going to the traditional HF and those digital formats. So that's the reason we haven't produced any of the shows with that G90. I know we've got a few of them left in stock. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but if you do want one of those G90s or one of the G90 bundles, be sure to reach out to us to get yours before they're gone.
Now, our next DMR workshop is going to be a virtual event from March 11th to 12th. That's going to be 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central. It's going to be a 2-day deep dive into DMR, and we're going to go over everything in depth. We have a whole format set up where we have different rooms, we got workshops, we got nets, and we go through. It's going to be kind of like we're running the new multi-network workshop. We're going to be testing it out, perfecting it, and getting ready so that way we provide you guys with the best show possible for DMR. We want to make sure you guys obtain the most. Now, there will be a bunch of modules. It will be broken up. We will give you a schedule as to what's when. However, we do highly suggest you attend the whole thing so that way you get the most out of it. We do have a virtual background we're using as well for these events, and we will provide them for you. You know what? I think I got one on here right now for the multi-network.
Oh, there he pulling it out of the
Sneak
sleeve,
peek.
guys.
Give it a second. Looks like it's loading.
Well, sure you got it plugged
It's
in.
processing. It's processing. I know I probably just shot myself in the foot doing this.
Yep. Well,
Let's see if it works.
I want to
While
say a
I'm
huge
loading,
thank. Yeah. Well, hey, at least you're not. One
right?
thing I want to. Yeah, there it is. Ta-da! The new background for the workshop that's coming up. Uh, Adam and his mad wizardry put that together, so that'll be available. I think it's going to be pretty cool.
It'll look better
Yeah.
on Zoom.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they'd rather look at that than all my junk behind me. Although I know there's some Ryobi people out there that are going, is that Ryobi green or not? But anyways, we've got a lot of cool things that are coming up. I know the 2 day workshop with it being on a Saturday, Sunday. I do know that there's going to be some that's not going to be able to participate through the entire thing because of church on Sundays. Um, it's going to be a wealth of information that we're going to cover. Uh, Breakout sessions. The techs and myself are going to be there. We're going to be in those breakout rooms. We'll be able to help you. If you need a little one-on-one, we'll be able to take you into another room, be able to get the problem taken care of for you so you can still participate with the workshop. We're going to be covering so many aspects of what the radio can do and also have it paired with the SkyBridge of what they can do together. It's I still can't wrap my head all the way around half of it.
It's a lot of information. I love it. We're trying to provide you guys with the best information always. We want to, as you guys say, you want to learn, we learn, and we turn around and make it in a format where we could teach you. It hasn't been easy to create this. It's been a lot of deep diving. We've had a few setbacks. As Jeremy said earlier, you know, when we were doing the YSF cross mode, his hotspot gave out 15 minutes before the show. You know, then we go back and do some of the testing and something doesn't work, and we're just like, oh, I forgot a comma here, or I didn't put a space here, or I put one too many zeros, or you know, it's always something small that you have to go through and find. But it's been a learning process for us, and the more we learn and understand it, the better we can provide it to you and a better explanation for you guys.
I'm I'm right there with you because the more that I get to work with it, the more it builds my skill set. That way I can help more folks. We're all hams, and I was taught when I first become part of the lifestyle that we're here to help each other. Because when I can't say the way it was worded to me, but when you know what hits the fan, that's when us hams truly shine. So that is something that's always echoed that my Elmer told me. So we're here to help you. We're fellow hams just like you are. Uh, Most of this stuff I'm kind of playing catch up on, especially the programming side of it, as far as the back end of the SkyBridge. Uh, but everything else, I'm pretty solid on. I'm still learning it though. Every day I come to work, I get a new challenge that I learn something different, something new. So I've been doing this with the company since April. Every day's a learning thing for me, and then I'm going to college on top of it. So yeah, I'm information overload most of the times, but putting the show together is going to be in a format to where it is time paced. That way, everybody's on the same page. We're not having some folks, a whole chapter behind us. So I think it's going to be a good thing all the way around for everybody that's on DMR. Um, Whether you want to go to the D Star side or the Fusion P25, we'll be able to help you in that workshop. And it's going to answer a lot of the questions because I know there's going to be quite a few of them that'll pop up in the middle of it.
Yes.
But seeing y'all's responses, truly, it hits me in my feelers that y'all are actually appreciative of what we're putting out, and makes my day a lot better. So thank y'all. I know I keep saying it, but I can't thank y'all enough. If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be here.
Correct. Now, to further what Jeremy was saying about the workshops, we actually have everything timed down, and that's one of the parts that's also been a problem with us is that we're trying to work the workbooks so that we're within a certain time frame. We don't go over. Um, 4 hours seems to be the limit of what most people can handle. Anything after that, we're going to lose you guys' attention. It's going to be information overload. Um, So just like the big sessions that are going to be about 8 hours for the day, we do break it up with breaks so you're not overloaded. We do other things to keep you fresh and make sure you learned, and it's not just constantly learning. We are trying to find new ways to keep integrated and interacting with us, so you guys get the best results from the money you spend. Because we know that the information we're providing you guys is invaluable.
Yes, most definitely. I know it's going to be a long deal, but I'm buckled down. I know my team's ready for it. A bunch of y'all know my team members over here in tech. Uh, Jeremiah, I know has helped all of you, a bunch of you, and oh, there he is.
Hi, everyone.
Now y'all can put a face with a name. Everybody, Jeremiah, everybody.
W9JM, if you've got any questions or concerns or anything and you need help, make sure you submit a ticket or give us a call during business hours and we'll get you guys taken care of. So thank you
Awesome.
for being part of the BridgeCom family and we look forward to helping you in the future.
Now, the question I got for you,
Okay.
with you being backstage in the shows, helping us field these questions, what is the top three things that you've learned since you've been with us?
Top three things that I've learned so far. There is still a lot to teach people about DMR. There is a lot with how to program analog frequencies into the code plugs. And that resources for finding DMR repeaters and the analog repeaters don't always have the most up-to-date information, and that is about 99% of the problem with the code plugs. Because they're like, why does it say no repeater found? And then you find out the repeater is down when you check Grandmeister, and you find out it's been down since like July.
Yep.
I had one of those calls today, and he's like, "So that's why I'm getting this problem." And I'm like, "Yep, but we can get you a SkyBridge, get you taken care of, and you've got your own little personal repeater right there. Get paired with one of our super or ultra code plugs, and you've got all the capabilities of HF without having to wait for the bands to open, and you're good to go." So,
Awesome, awesome. I know you were one of the guys that was from the community before. Now being on this side, uh, I see you as a huge asset for us. You've already proven that. Uh,
well,
I
thank
just
you.
wanted to bring you up in front of everybody so they can put a face with a name and to where I can say thank you. We do this volunteer for you guys. And I know I take time out of my Wednesday nights, Adam. Uh, then we've got another tech with us, Garnett. He's still in the studio. And Jeremiah, we do this to help you guys because it never fails. Every show we do, I learn something out of it. And so I know I enjoy it. I know Adam enjoys it because he kind of gets giddy before showtime, sometimes almost too giddy. But see, thank you.
I don't know
And
what you're.
so, uh, glad that you come up and joined us and volunteer your time. I'm personally grateful. I know Adam's grateful for it, helping us out in the back end. Uh, it takes a village to get this running, so I appreciate it.
Not a problem. I'm glad to be part of the team and being able to help people because that's one of the things that I really like to do. That's why I was helping people on the Facebook page way back in May when you first saw me back in May helping people, and then saw the you guys were hiring and put my application in, and a few interviews later, and here I am and helping people now. And
I think it was
it,
more than
it
3, but
okay, 5, but
There
who's
you go.
counting? But just being able to take and help people, and for me, it about 99% of the time, it doesn't even feel like work. It feels like I'm just doing what I was doing on Facebook, helping people with their radios. At this
Exactly.
time, I actually get to talk to people on the phone, and sometimes I get to help somebody piece together what they need to get started to either start their DMR journey or get them even further along with their DMR journey, whether it's going from an 878 to a 578 or going from having an 878 to upgrading to a plug and play package where they get that SkyBridge, they get everything programmed, and they're able to talk all over the world now with the plug and play package. So it's an awesome experience for me, and I'm sincerely thankful for BridgeCom bringing me on and allowing me to help. So you guys have made a world of difference in my life. So thank you.
That's what we're all here for, to help each other. So I appreciate it. Now y'all can put a face with a name when y'all give a call, and appreciate you jumping up
Thank
there.
you.
The other tech we've got, I know he's another one from the community. He has said it time and again that he's learned from our shows too. Mr.
Hey,
Garnett, KN4
now
UTR.
you did not tell me this was gonna happen.
Uh,
No, I'll tell you, I enjoy coming to work every morning. Really
what
do.
what 3 things have you taken away from the shows that you've watched in the past with us?
Uh, I have learned a lot of the things from fixing up the DMR to help my own self in a lot of ways. Some, of setting up your 878s and your 578s and finding out what the people are interested in. I enjoy the comments that I see and what they're asking, and that gets me more used to what's going on. Gives me places to go study if I don't know what they're doing. I can go back and check on stuff like that, because if one person's got that question, 50 people's got that question.
Yeah.
And I just hang out in here, supposedly in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, you never know when I'm gonna pull something out of my sleeve. But thank you for being in the background in the studio, you and Jeremiah helping us field these questions, helping us put up the banners, and making the show what it is. Yeah, Adam and I've done it solo for months, and then Jeremiah came on, and then you came on. I know y'all taking a load off of us uh, to where we can actually relax a little bit up here. There's times that Adam and I will kind of come in that lull. One of us is reading comments while the other one's trying to get another question to pop up, or one of the banners, and y'all are there, Johnny, on the spot to help us. So thank you. Now the
Thank you.
folks can put a face with the name when they call in. Garnett is another one of my techs over here in tech support and customer service. So if y'all got any questions, give us a call. Myself, Garnett, Jeremiah. We'll be more than happy to field the call. We've also got another tech with us. He's not in studio. Taylor, I've seen a couple of y'all mention him. He's also with us, so he can help grab your questions. Uh, Dwayne is another one. I still really like Dwayne's call, N6 DMR. So that's really cool. But if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here to be able to get the information that y'all are asking for to you. And it's a learning experience for us when we get a certain question, and I can turn to the guys and say, "Hey, here's the problem," and we have kind of a round table, if you will, to get it resolved. And then there are some questions that come in that I'll reach over to marketing, grab Adam, and say, "Hey, I need to pick your head for a minute," and he'll jump in with us. So it's not just one of us that is actually helping you; it's the entire team of us that is helping you. So we are truly here for you, our customers. Garnett, once again, thank you for helping us out and volunteering your time here.
Glad to do it. Having fun.
All right. So that's what we're here for, guys. We hear your questions. We try to get them answered. I know you call in, you may have to leave a voicemail. It may take us a day, but we will get back to you. A lot of this is as they come in, kind of catch the draw if we can get you right then, but we will get back to you. So uh, we've got everybody here, and I know Adam and his team are just knocking it out of the park with all these special deals they're putting together with the upcoming coming shows that they're doing. One of the main reasons I'm looking forward to the big event in March is there's some of it that I'm going to be sitting there taking notes myself as we're presenting it because I don't know it myself. I know we've got the information to give to you guys. I learn a lot from Adam. We complement each other when we're doing stuff like that. So it's a learning experience for all involved.
Now, in our workbooks, we will make it so you guys get it a couple days early. You can print these out. So if you want to go to like Kinko's, FedEx, something like that, Staples printer, one of those places to print them out, feel free to print them out. I print them out and I bind them up, and I have a hard copy in front of me when I'm working with you guys and I'm presenting to you guys. And I take my notes in there. I even write notes as I'm doing along in the show. I'll think of something that I didn't think of before, and I'll make sure it gets into a later version of the workbooks. But it's a great tool to have right there available. You can write on the back side of pages. You can write on the, write in. We're going to have some extra areas where you can write in some of the things like you'll be able to put in. We'll have the whole configuration there, but we'll leave a spot where you put in your password or your DMR ID or something. So it's a little interactive, but also you get just enough of the information where you're not going to be like, I don't have the information, I'm lost. We want to make this a little more fun for you. And it's a new experience we're going for.
That and then there's one little thing that you kind of forgot to kind of give a tidbit on.
Which
I know we're going to be not doing the live stream for those that are
yes,
BC subscribers, but we're in the works of trying to put a podcast together. Adam and I, and we'll also grab some folks to join us to do like an interview or open session and discuss different things. See if y'all like that. But ultimately, I'd go ahead and jump on board with the BCU Live, get my membership. That way I don't have to worry about missing any of it. Just because we're putting the podcast out doesn't mean the ones that are subscribers to BridgeCom Plus won't be able to access it. It'll still be accessible. So that's another thing that we're getting put together to get out there. And I think I'm going to have some fun with that one.
yes, I'm actually looking forward to starting that podcast. We are going to start it monthly until we get some more stuff and content, and then we'll go to weekly and eventually maybe even daily. But let's just see how we do it. We look forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun for us, I know. And it's something new, it's something different. We're listening to you guys. You guys are saying different things. I know a lot of people are going, man, I wish I could listen to you guys' podcast or something, a podcast on this when I'm driving or when I'm, at work or whatever. And these are things that we want to bring to you. So we take everything you guys give to us, and we really look for a way to implement it. We're only looking to make ours better and provide you guys with what you want to, ensure that it's everyone's happy. That's the main thing. We want to make sure you guys are happy, and we love making all these new things and bringing them to you.
I know I have
Here's
a blast.
a great
at it.
one. Here's a great one. I'm sorry, I have to put it up. Please say it right. Nope, wrong one. Wrong
Okay,
one.
okay.
I think. Wait, is this the one? It keeps jumping on me. No. Here we go. It's this one right here. It keeps jumping, but we got it. I think I got it. Yes, I got it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, here's a question that I keep seeing in the feed. For those who jumped in early, which was about first of the year, for 750, will they still continue to get
We're,
that discount, or what happens?
that is a great question. We're actually going to make that final decision on everything, and we're going to send out that email to everyone in BC Plus explaining what's going to happen with the new benefits and how that's going to affect them. So we are working on that email. We are just dropping the bomb today, and we're going to pick up the pieces tomorrow.
Yeah. The other question is, I see in here where folks are asking how much the multi-network code plug. That's all,
The
folks.
workshop is.
Thank you, and also the 2-day event.
Okay, the multi-network workshop is going to be 150. Right now it's on sale for the rest of this week. Then it goes back up to, on the 1st, to 197. We do not have prices yet for the workshop, the 2-day workshop. It may be the same price, 197, as our general. We are doing multiple tiers for that workshop. We will be having a VIP tier. We will have a BC Plus tier. We'll have our general admission, stuff like that. And so those of you who are annual or lifetime members will get the discount on those BC Plus tier ones. If you are a BC Plus member for monthly and you buy it, there will be no discount, but you will still be able to be in that room with the BC Plus members. So it's an exciting day and everything, as far as what the price is, we haven't made that done. We are going to release that here in the next couple weeks when we start the campaign and actually start to advertise for that workshop. So we will let you guys know that as soon as we know.
Now, I see one here that got Garnett's name all over it. So now that the folks were able to meet him, he finally got a prop. There you go. Hey, Garnett, you're a blessing when it comes to DMR. Garnett is my hero. Yeehaw! From Tennessee. So I know that just made his boat float a little higher. So we appreciate those. It really makes us know that you did. Here I go again. Good Lord of mercy. Where it really makes it easy to come to work. It doesn't feel like a job. We're just helping fellow hams, just like we're working on the air on radio. So stuff like this really does help. Let's see what else we got in here. I don't think we got enough room to throw up all the ones I see for Jeremiah.
Well, let's do this real quick. I do see a question here. It says live ended by Anatoly. Now, Anatoly, no, live is not ending. It's just getting switched over to being to BC Plus access only. Now, with that being said, I want to say congratulations to you because you are our live stream winner tonight and you are getting a BC Plus annual subscription. So congratulations. You will have access to our live streams going on for the next year if you are still here. So Anatoly, please tell me if you're here. If you're still here, I know you were here because the message was there. I just don't know if you left because you said happy holidays to everyone.
Anatoly, are you still in the house? Yeah.
Yep.
There he is. Hot dogs.
Oh, I got it. There you go. I think I got it back up. There you go. Yeah, it keeps jumping. Congratulations, Anatoly. Call us up tomorrow and we'll get you. Go for it, Jeremy.
Your audio must be lagging. Give us a call tomorrow. Myself or one of the techs will be more than happy to get you set up with it and get you up and running on that. So congratulations once again. All right.
And do we have a David McDowell N1 XRF? David McDowell N1 XRF.
David, come on down. Let's see here. I see, folks saying congrats, but I don't see him yet.
If he doesn't answer, well, I guess we'll have to have a new one.
Oh, we're gonna have to
Taylor's
dig
saying,
down on some
"Oh,
boxes.
there's our other tech. Look,
There he
there's
is.
our other tech
There's
in the
Taylor
house.
right there.
Taylor's in the house. He's actually on the front end today." David, are you here? I don't see you anywhere. I'm here. All right, congratulations. If that's David, David, you have just won brand new 878 UV2 Plus. Congratulations. Call us tomorrow and we will help get you situated. All right, let me double check my notes, make sure we're not missing anything.
Well, there's something that I am going to kind of toss up there. I think
Go
it's
for
first
it.
time in quite a while, or at least in my knowledge. Folks, we're over 300. Here we
David
go.
McDowell, I'm here. Congratulations.
There he
Yeah,
is.
call us tomorrow and we'll get you taken care of.
All
And we
right.
do verify, guys. So if you think you can get away with it, we will double verify when the person calls. But yeah, congratulations. You have won that 878 UV2 Plus, and you are going to enjoy it.
David
Now,
Payne, funny. He says that we should just give all the viewers tonight a BC Plus membership.
well, make sure you actually do listen to our podcast and stuff because we will do a giveaway on there where we give away some stuff and all of that. You just have to listen in, enter, and on the next week's show we'll choose the winner. You know, so it gives you a week's time to answer or fill in the thing and all of that and get to us. So should be fun.
Oh, it's going to be a blast. Going to be a blast. But I want to thank everybody that joined us this year. Um, I've learned a lot from y'all, and I hope I've been able to return that amount of knowledge back to you guys. So, uh, like I said, we're all here to help each other.
Yes.
They still hammering
Oh
on you,
God.
Silva.
Is that a promise or a threat? Enjoy it. My safe word is pineapple juice.
Oh my. Mm.
Well, I want to say happy holidays to everyone. Happy New Year's because we'll see you at the beginning of the new year. Um, I think that might have been a little overboard, but on that note, let's just say thank you to everyone on behalf of the BridgeCom family. 73, I'm Adam KN6 QGV with my co-host Jeremy KD5YUZ. Have a great evening.